Boy, what a magnificent view this morning from the hill. First hill from town. Yep, what's up guys? Welcome to Chiroskey Outdoors. Turn the light on for you. There we go. Yeah, today we're gonna go play with some more traps and finally gonna do some more sets, so pretty exciting. We got a new pack out box ready, some secret stuff in there. Got some more traps, and I already have some boxes that are stashed up on the trail where I turn around, so I'll pick those ones up and we'll try to get to the hills today. It'd be nice, all right? It's been pretty rough lately, but I think it's gonna be pretty decent now, so we'll go ahead and go for that today. Expecting a lot more fur today also, hopefully, with all the fresh bait and scent we put on the sets and trail there, so pretty exciting. Well, I'll see you guys here pretty quick. Got the Starlink Mini out today. Gotta keep up with snapping my friends. It's gonna be a long day. Get my snare gloves out here and tool. Look like a fox really been running around through here, so hopefully he never knocked down any of these snares. Should be pretty tall for a fox, but I might bump it and knock it down. Dug around there. Missed this one. He went right under it. All the snares are pretty good, and it didn't nibble too much of that bait. Just a little chunk is missing is all, so plenty of bait left if a wolf come around. She's ready to sit for a while. Gonna head off to Fairbanks tomorrow for just a little over a week, so I am snapping my footholds today, so I'm not letting them sit that long, but snares and conibears, they should be fine. Whew. Well, we're halfway through the line now and whole lots of empty traps. I only saw probably a couple sets of marten tracks. One of them went right under a box. Didn't even stop and look up or anything, so yep, not a whole lot of action over there, but I'm expecting more action this way, hopefully. It's been pretty active over here, but they've just been refusing boxes. Hopefully they'll start getting hungry here pretty quick and not being so picky. Right here, we're just stopped by the double-end Wolverine box we put on that beaver house. Looked like a weasel came by. Little ermine. Checked it out. Yep, getting a little bit chilly. You can see some of that fog on the river further up. Yep, hopefully we get into the hills, because I'm thinking these colder temps I usually have a lot more better luck further up these creeks by the hills more rather than down here where all my traps are pretty much by the river. Just gonna have some coffee here and take a little break, and then we'll check this other half of the line. Hopefully we see something. About 5 more sets left on this side of the line, and man, even this section, which is usually pretty busy with the sign, is pretty dead this time. It's been only a few days though since we came out, so I don't know. Yeah, they must be going up the hills. We've been seeing lots of fresh rabbit tracks, so like last year I probably never seen one set of rabbit tracks this side of that creek, and seem like they're just everywhere now for some reason. These things must be really making lots of babies right now or something, man. Gonna be some good lynx years coming up, I think, so something to look forward to. Just coming over here, and I got a foothold Gonna go ahead and snap it. Find my chain first. There she be. Take my wax paper. Let's give her a good drop. Let's go ahead and leave it here. Know where these traps are, so it'll be good. Snapping these because long soak coming up, and I really don't want a big animal in a trap for that long. They'll try to chew out or something, so I'll snap them for now. Oh, we're heading back towards the creek. We're gonna head up here pretty soon. Turn around and no fur whatsoever. We only have 3 more sets left, 2 marten sets and that bucket set, so hope this is getting a little bit dim here, but man, good to be out anyways. Yep, we're gonna get right on into setting mode here pretty quick, so hopefully we'll make some good progress on the line today. Came by all right, man. I didn't go for it though. A nice tip-up snare too. See if it has any elasticity. Oh yeah, should still tip up a little bit. What the heck, look like a bigger male there. Nice big daddy marten. Yep, a couple more traps and then we're gonna start setting up the creek now. Oh, made it to our boxes here. Look like I got 5 of them. And for some reason I thought for sure I had 10 of them, so shoot man, we're only gonna be able to set 5 today, I guess. It's alright though, we'll try to break some trail. I'm gonna pick them up, and I noticed here we got our trap missing from the bucket, and I already see it. There's a marten over here. He's still lively, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him down here. Looks like he got caught pretty far back. Pretty fresh, alright. I'll take care of him real quick. Alright, we got him dispatched now. Just a quick tug on the heart. Quick and easy. You can see he came over here along the creek and must have got hungry for some beaver. I got a pretty big chunk of beaver carcass in the bucket and went on up, and too bad he got caught kind of far back on the body there. But yeah, made a little bit of a mess, but looks like a nice big male anyway. A little bit darker, so it's good. Gonna go ahead and get these boxes and get that marten out of the trap, reset that bucket here. So all right, this guy out of here. Some people I notice will comment why I take the marten out of the traps, or take the whole trap with the marten when I'm doing the 120s, and that's because you don't want them to damage the fur. If you try to take the trap off a frozen animal, sometimes it'll grab the hair, but most of the time it's good. It's mostly like all the part of the animal that's wrapped around the bars. It's pretty hard to take out when it's frozen, so that's why I bring the whole trap home, and I always bring some replacement traps. Yeah, we got that guy out now. Pretty nice one, all right. Ready to skin already. Oh man, you could see here a little bit of fur on there. Must have been from his belly. Looked like he urinated himself a little bit there and got froze to the trap. I'm taking off for Christmas early. My brother Shyler gifted me some of these. Pretty important piece of equipment that I've never had. It's safeties. Should work pretty good with this, I'm thinking, because it's real hard to set in these buckets when they're up and down. But yep, important to have these if you're just learning how to trap too, because these 330s are pretty dangerous. You don't want to get caught in them when you're out by yourself like I am now. These are some tough ones, man. Go ahead and put it on my corner here because it's going to be outside anyway, and there we go. It prevents the trap from opening too much. See if I could get that set in the grooves nicely. Oh yeah. Oh. Broke my bucket there a little bit. See if the trap will still stay in there on its own. It should. Just broke off one corner there. Okay. Pretty good. It's staying in there nicely. Easy with these things, man. Then my spring's down, safety's off, and then this safety comes off. Pretty handy. Thank you, bro. He's got a YouTube channel too called Untamed Uniclete, so I'll drop his link down here in the description. Check him out. All right, let's get on to setting some traps now. First set right here. Got our screws on this tree from last year already. Got my bait up in the box. Hopefully this impact don't try to die on me in this cold. Will be SOL. Can't set no more. I think it should be good. Oh yeah. Beautiful. We got our Bridger 155 here. We'll be putting in this one. Most of my traps are those LDL 120s, but I got a few of these. I even have some 160 boxes that I'll set out at some point. Make sure the safeties come off. Put my clip on. Just need some stink. Some Bandit sweet meat from Datum 907. Making some good progress up the creek. We're almost to where it winds off, and we gotta follow the other side for a while until we could climb up into the hills. Little sketchy this part. I was a little worried, but we made it. There's a kind of a big ledge, big drop off. There's some marten tracks here already though, a couple sets. So I think we'll have some better luck in this area. It's kind of what happened last year too. We were starting to get a little dry on the North River side, and then when we come into the hills and creeks, we'd start catching them again. So I should be doing good. Next check. Been putting my other gift from my brother to use. Nice little S-wing hatchet. Wish I brought an axe or the little chainsaw today, but this will do. These are pretty much all dead trees anyway. This is a little burn. Figured there'd be some fallen over trees over the trail, so get them chopped up and out of the way. Well, this one is going to be our last set today. Really thought I brought 10 out last time, or I thought I left 10 at the spot, alright, but nope. My memory is not serving me right this time. So far, I've been able to find all my old set locations. Impact gun served me good today in this cold. Been staying warm though, moving around and trying not to tip, trying to lay a nice, decent, level trail out while I'm going through, so we could have a nice highway, hopefully. Yep, I think I'm gonna ask Santa for 2 feet of snow at least for Christmas. Please, Santa. Quite bumpy still. I didn't bring my GPS because it kind of went south on me. Would be nice to have it right about now, alright? Because parts like this, I'm trying to remember. Which way did I go last year? Pretty sure I went more up. Be awesome if I could find that last set. I think I go up and then have a set and then I go back down to the creek and pretty much home free from there. Really do need to cut this trail out though. I've been running over these little areas. Really plowing through. Holy smokes, what a maze. Somehow, some way I was able to find the next set spot anyway. No ribbon, but I found the screws. This one was a pretty good set I remember last year. From here it should be pretty easy to get my trail down. I think I go down back to the creek right here. I could actually see the little willows. So after there, it's pretty much home free. I'm still gonna have to do some cutting. A lot of zigzagging back there, man. I gotta really straighten that part out. When in doubt, you just gotta follow those moose tracks. There's a moose. Another couple miles, and then the creek goes north again, and then I'll get on top of these hills pretty soon, hopefully. Gorgeous day. We're slowly but surely making it up, alright? There's the hill, the one we climb right there. So close, but so far. It's been a pretty hardcore battle, man. I've been trying to remember where I've been going through some pretty tight spots, but pretty much have it down. Last year I came through right on this beaver dam, but right now it's a little bit steep. Need a little more snow. And I know I cross right here on this creek, but last year it was pretty sketchy. We crossed and it opened up right away about probably this time of year actually. Me, Shiler, and Sonaboy. Yep, this is a new trail we made last year and got a lot to work on for sure. Beating up the old girl. Poking a little bit in the grill. Should have seen this thing last year. I changed it out and man, it was holes everywhere and my radiator had couple real close calls. I had to pull some wood out of the radiator. Got real lucky it didn't go through. Man, a little chilly, all right. I sweat a little bit. Don't want to get too damp when it's cold, or you'll get cold real quick. So, yep, we'll be going into town tomorrow. Pretty excited. I'm gonna plan to drive right away when I get back, or when I get to Anchorage. Try to go pick up the truck and drive straight to Fairbanks, which will take probably 5.5, 6 hours usually, unless it's bad conditions. So, long ride. I've done it many times. That's where I went to college, is Fairbanks. So I got a few good buddies over there. My sister, of course. I lived with her for about a year or two. And Kenna's family's also there too. Gonna be a good time. One of my buddies is trapping and he invited me, but we'll see if I have time. I don't have a whole lot of time there. Gonna plan on bringing some of my marten catches from this year, some fur, go bring it to my buyer over there, and maybe we'll get some video of that, see how he goes through the furs, sizes them, and determines the quality, and we'll learn more about what our fur prices are too. So I think that'd be a cool, informative video. We are back on our main trail along the North River here. Woo! Lots of work. And a lot more work needs to be done for sure, because that trail's pretty messed up. At least a couple miles of cutting on that section, and oh gosh, the other side's gonna be probably worse. Woo! A lot colder over on this side, man. Once I kind of got out of that creek valley, kind of just hit a wall of cold. Must be like a 5-degree difference probably, or something, man. It's probably a big reason why the riverside hasn't been so active lately, because it's been pretty cold and we're kind of moving up in the valleys and creeks and hills. And pretty sure I did see quite a bit of sign in there actually, so pretty confident we'll have at least a couple marten in there next time we come out. So, yep, I should have came a lot more prepared. I only had 5 boxes and a little hatchet. I should have brought a chainsaw, and my brush cutters would have been a lot helpful today. Get rid of a bunch of them willows, and there's a few little trees and they're just a little bit too tight. All in all, pretty good day though. Never got skunked. We got one marten. Anyways, I'll head out here and make my way home. Happy holidays, everyone. Christmas coming up pretty soon. Hope you guys enjoy your family and have a good Christmas. Make sure you like and subscribe also, and thanks for coming along. Later.